Preparing for an academic discussion. Before we talk about academic discussions, let's take a moment to talk about building houses. Which house will be better? The house that sits on a strong foundation or a house with no foundation at all? Obviously, it's the house with a strong foundation. Building a strong foundation for something is called laying the groundwork. Academic discussions are similar to houses. You have to lay the groundwork too. But what's the groundwork in an academic discussion? It's your pre-discussion preparation. If you don't prepare, your discussion could be a disaster. Instructors commonly see the same problems with discussions over and over again. Participants don't have much to say, and this makes for very short and unsatisfying conversations. Preparation can prevent this problem. Let's look at some ways to prepare for an academic discussion. Before most discussions, you'll be assigned some reading to do before class, and this reading is key to helping you prepare to talk. When you do this reading, you must read actively. This means reading with an engaged mind. Here are 4 strategies that will help you to get the most out of your pre-discussion reading. Mark the text, take double entry notes, note key vocabulary, and make lists. First, don't just read the text. You need to react to it. An academic text is an argument, and when you read it, you need to think about and react to this argument. It's like having a conversation with the author, but in your head. One great way to do this is to mark the margins of the text with some symbols. If you read something that you agree with, put a check mark next to it. If you don't agree with an idea, put an X. An exclamation point is for new, surprising, or memorable ideas, and important points to discuss can be marked with an asterisk. Also, you could write a question mark for questions or unclear ideas, and a pound sign for ideas that contradict or challenge your expectations. If you mark your text, then during the discussion, you can easily find ideas that you can comment on or ask questions about. Another way to prepare is to take double entry notes. First, draw a line down your paper. On the left side, you'll take notes on the author's argument. On the right side, you'll write your personal reactions. What is the author's viewpoint? Record it on the left. How did the author organize the text? What are the parts of the argument? For each of those parts, what support does the author give? It's important to indent your notes to show the hierarchy or importance of ideas. And again, it's important for you to react to this argument. On the right side, write some of your own personal reactions to the ideas in your notes. You can use these comments when you need ideas for points to discuss. A third way to prepare is to note key vocabulary from the text, especially if the discussion is not in your native language. If a word is a key word related to the topic, write it down and listen to the pronunciation online so that you can confidently use the word in your discussion. Note the part of speech of the word and look up the word's meaning. If you really want to remember the word, write it in your own original example sentence. These things will help you remember the key vocabulary when you're talking, and you'll feel more confident expressing your ideas in English. Finally, a fourth option for preparing is to make a short list of things you'd like to say or ask about the topic. First, list points that you'd like to make during the conversation. However, be flexible and open to change. Someone might change your mind during the conversation, and these points may become irrelevant. That's what a discussion is all about. More importantly, make a list of questions that you'd like to ask about things you don't know or would like to hear other people discuss. Questions show that you're trying to learn from others and that you're open to new possibilities. If you do one or more of these strategies to prepare, you'll feel much more confident going into the discussion. You'll understand more, and you'll be much more likely to participate. You might even have fun. Finally, I'll leave you with a quote by Benjamin Franklin. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Remember this the next time you need to prepare for an academic discussion.